With the National Cycling Velodrome set to be completed, the transition from concrete to hardwood and indoors will not be an easy one for our nation's cyclists, but it will certainly be a welcome challenge. It could also be a great divider in deciding who are the cream of the crop. Tyler Cole is one out of the young brigade, and he is itching to prove himself. I met this 15-year-old recently and could not help but think that he may have been born to cycle. Tyler Cole may not have come from cycling royalty per se, but when something is in your blood, it simply cannot be ignored or denied.
Our family has always been involved in cycling. My father was a cyclist. I rode for a bit myself. All my sons, I have 3 sons, 1 daughter. All my sons have always loved bikes.
My earliest memory of me riding.
And they all loved riding around the area, going on fun rides with myself. And
it was probably about when I was 3 or 4 years old or something. But this was around the time when I used to race. This is when we used to have these fun rides in Cooper.
That lasted about an hour and a half, over hills and so. 4 years old on training wheels. And from that, I realized if this boy could make that kind of distance, that young.
Quite fun. I can just barely remember it.
He barely remembers, but Dad recalls the exact details. It's especially easy for him when his 15-year-old son has gone on to make quite a name for himself on the track. But even as dominant as he is today, Cole wasn't always a winner.
The first ever BMX race that he rode here, he actually came down at the end of the pack, last, second to last, first 2 races. But he wasn't, fazed by it. He just said he wants to race,
His specialty is in endurance events, but he has also shown the ability to push any sprinter to their limits.
Many people like to choose sprint and thing, but I figure, endurance is a hard thing. I like the challenge about it. You just go in for non-stop. And
the presentation Shogunas, Form 4 student, is described as grounded and level-headed. He is clear in both his aspirations and what it would take to get him to them.
Most cyclists' highest vision to reach would be, it might not even have to be first place, just to be able to medal in World Championships is already a big accomplishment. From there, if you could make it an Olympic medal, that alone is a very big accomplishment in cycling. And without the hard work, you wouldn't be able to gain success if you don't put in the effort. Success doesn't come overnight. You have to work hard at it and continue striving. Even if you're not seeing the results one time, you have to keep going.
It is hard to deny that Tyler Cole is the real deal. Hard to deny if you are anyone but Cole himself. He is humble and quick to heap praise on fellow members of this budding generation of riders. For them and for him, the sky is truly the limit.